this is a little bit about me and the story of my life. I come from the south of Sweden, where I was born and raised, and it's the part of Sweden where you find the famous Swedish crystal, as well as the home of the founder of IKEA, Ingvar Kamprad. I went on from there to the west coast to Göteborg, where I took my academic exams in business administration and behavioral science. My move to market research was not directly after my business degrees, because I was working for many years in human resources and decided to move away from human resources to marketing. And it was more a coincidence than an actually preferred choice that I went to market research. Market research, I found myself as a project leader at Berk, which is now TNS. However, there I just stayed for 3 years and then moved on to Mölnlycke, where I still am, and now working with the medical devices. I had my first encounter with Esomar, an Esomar Congress 21 years ago or so. And if you can talk about love at first sight when it comes to organization, it more or less was there, because this was fantastic, I thought. It was a platform and networking for me and my colleagues in market research, and it gave me so many memories, and I met so many fantastic people that I'm still there, and I still think that Esomar is the best organization that you can have if you want to be in market research. When it comes to big challenges, I think that the industry are facing not only one, but I would say two big challenges. And the first one is to survive the ongoing recession. And I have a firm belief that we will manage, and that we'll come across there. The other one is that we have to move away from looking at the industry as a provider of figures, because I think it's essential that figures do not represent insights, because you have to put some context behind the figures and actually be able to say what they mean and in the real context. So two big challenges: recession, survival of that, and to handle the transformation of figures provider into insight provider. I think that Esomar can play a number of different roles here, and because I believe that Esomar actually has a reason for being, because without Esomar it would be more a Wild West industry. Esomar is the provider of guidelines and regulation. And it might be very boring to say regulations and rules, etc. But without them, we actually don't know how we got the result, and if we can believe in it, and how were the clients treated, and how were the respondents treated, and didn't they all make it up, or was it actually true what they said? So I think that is very, very important. But Esomar is more than that. It's the platform for a global network. It's the platform where people meet and it can exchange ideas, can have ongoing kind of training and education in this. And because we have a sort of a people business here, and people don't actually strive without having connection with other people. So I may think that the networking part, besides that, Esomar would be the organization that we would turn to when we had questions about market research or anything related to market research. I find the role of the president to be to represent Esomar as an organization. But as a president, I would be elected by the members, and I'm very well aware of that. I'm just part of a team, because the council will be there, the secretariat that makes all these beautiful things happen will be there. But I would be the spokesperson for the organization in many ways. What I bring with me is more than 20 years of a client perspective of market research. And these 20 years, or more than 20 years, has been in the global arena. So I would know what it means to do research in other parts of the world, as well as not doing it, because there would be difference. I'll also bring with me a lot of energy, I hope, and a passion for this industry and a passion for the organization. And without passion, I think that we would be lost. After my 2 years of being Esomar president, I would like to look back on a number of things. I would like to look back at increased membership level despite recession. I would especially like to have an increased membership among young professionals and amongst the clients. For me, Esomar would have increased the presence in the Asia-Pacific region or the emerging market as such. I would like to have Esomar to be the big organization that all officials would turn to when they needed any comments or help for a name that could actually take part in an official debate. I also would like to be able to pass on a little of that I have plenty of, energy and passion for this organization, to those that are there to take over, to form the future Esomar.